Hey, Mohammed MemberStack here, and welcome to this week's episode of Webflow Weekly. In this video, we are going to be configuring a tool called FlowSearch. So FlowSearch allows you to have real-time search and AI-powered search result summaries based on internal website content. And in order to get started today, we are going to start off with the free trial, which is a 30-day trial, and then after that, you can upgrade to one of their paid plans. So what this real-time search will look like on an active website is I will have a search input field like this, and I can see a couple of results like this. And then I'll also have a search results page, which will give me an AI summary as well as the actual result, and I can click on that to navigate to that page. So if I were to search for members script 51 like this, for example, or members script 59, and then I can click on the result, and that would lead to that result. But for this case, I deleted this project and we're going to start over from scratch. So once you've created a new account at flowsearch.io, you will then be met with their dashboard. So it would look something like this, and then you can add a new website. So I'm going to be using the memberstack.webflow.io website, and that is essentially a staging website. So I'm just going to toggle that as on, and then I'm just going to grab the URL, the staging URL, and then add that over here as well. And then I'm going to click continue. Okay, so for the sitemap, I will just add the generated sitemap that Webflow gives us like this. And then from there, I can click add website. Okay, so now we have a couple of settings that we can configure from here. I'm just going to switch on the test mode button, I think, or is it? Okay, so first I have to verify the staging mode, and then we are required to copy this over to the head code of our website. So I'm just going to add it here and then save it. And then I'm going to verify the staging URL after publishing. So once that's published, and then I can verify the staging URL. Okay, so that's published, and then I should be able to verify. Okay, so that URL has been verified. The display name, that's all correct. The crawl schedule. So currently I'm on the trial, so I can only select the manual one, but once you upgrade, then you can click either weekly or daily. And then I'm just going to leave the URL patterns as is. AI summaries, this is something that you can also configure, but that is only if you are on a paid plan. So from here, I think everything is set up correctly. And then since I am on a test website, I am going to switch that test mode on. Okay, you can see that I am on the memberstack.webflow.io site. And then I am going to go over to crawls, and I'm just going to configure a new crawl like this. So once that is busy, I think I can go and actually start the integrations. So from the integrations, this is now where you can build the actual widgets for your search page as well as your search results page. So what this requires is an API key. So you are going to create a new key, and I'm just going to call that key. And then I'm going to click create. So you're going to get your API key like this. From there, you are then going to add the following scripts onto your website. So we have the search bar script as well as the search results script. And you're going to add that to your entire website. So I'm going to head over to my custom code section. And then I'm just going to, I already added the script, so I'm just going to swap out the API keys because I do have new ones like this, and then I'm going to save that, and then I'm going to publish it. So the next installation setups are to add the search bar as well as create the search results page. So inside my site, I have two pages that I've created. I've created a site search page as well as the search results page. So on the site search page, I have a form element, and this entire form element has the attribute of data fs search, and then the input field has the attribute of data fs input, and the button will have data fs submit. Okay, so those are the three attributes that are required for your search bar element. Okay, so once you've finished the search bar element, you can now move on to the search results page. So for the search results page, there are also a couple of required attributes like this. But for the purposes of this video, I am going to copy over this HTML. And then I am just going to go over to my search results page. And then from here, add a code embed, and then I paste that HTML over here and save and close. As you can see, that is not styled according to the brand. This is where you'd build out the entire search results page to match your brand, but just making sure that you have all of these attributes configured as well. So within the code that you added to your entire website, you can see that there is the search results page slug over here. And then data live is also set to true. And data live is specifically for real-time search, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's specifically for live search configuration. So if you mark it false, then that would disable the live search dropdown. So you can also add a couple of other attributes that like the delay, minimum characters, as well as the results. All right. Another attribute that you see within the script is the data summary attribute that is set to true. Another attribute is data summary attribute that is set to true, and that is specifically for the AI summary. So once all of that has been configured, you can then publish the website. Since I already published it and all of those was already configured, that is fine. We have added the integration. And then the crawl should be done. So the site has been fully crawled. And now we can fully test this out on the live site. So I'm just going to refresh our site search page. And let's say I wanted to search for a specific member script. So let's say member script 30. I don't think that one is going to work. Let's see. Let's just search member script overall. Okay, you can see that I have a couple of results like this, and I can view all of the results, and that would lead to the search results page, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that would lead to the search results page, and then I can also see a AI summary based on what I searched for, and then a couple of results like this, as well as pagination. Okay, so let's say I searched for member script, but then I specifically wanted member script 10, for example. I can then click on that result, and that would lead me to the actual page. Okay, you can see that the search results page is not customized according to the brand, and this is where your own customization would come in. All right, so we have now integrated real-time search on your website, as well as AI-powered search results summaries on your site as well. And all of that is clearly within the FlowSearch dashboard too. You also have access to insights, where you can see what users have been searching on your website, as well as popular searches, which is pretty cool. All right, and once you're also on the paid plan, you have access to a bunch of other features, as well as the ability to customize certain elements. That brings us to the end of our video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.